What up, everybody? It's your boy Plug and Play coming at you one more time. Tonight we're going to be talking about Klaus. If you watched my breakdown video just the other day for that DLC1 Resistance trailer, you'll know at the end there that I had some serious questions whether or not Klaus was still alive, whether he was going to appear here on the Resistance and the Darkest Shore. Right now, we're going to go ahead and take a look of some of that evidence and see if we can get to the same conclusion. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, before a lot of us even got the casual or the hardcore Easter egg done, we collected these audio and video files around the Final Reich. Drawing your attention to file number 21's transcript clearly states here, I'm going to read it for you, even though I'm pretty sure most of you know how to read. First, look for paintings created by those who would be opposed to the Nazi Party. I have my suspicions that they would be the easiest to recruit into this effort. Now, obviously, he's referring to those paintings where you shine the Brenner head, but moving forward, second, my research has led me down paths that extend far beyond Middelburg, beyond Germany. Marie, prepare yourself for a journey. So not only is he already given us a hint that, yes, there's DLCs, this journey is going to continue, there's going to be more work to do, yada, 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 building up to future DLCs, but he clearly states that his research has led him down paths beyond Middelburg and beyond Germany, which we already know that Helgoland is in the North Sea, north of Germany. So the framework for him already leaving the island is right there in the audio files. For my next piece of evidence, guys, you hardcore zombie players already know that the casual Easter egg is not quote-unquote canon. That is just a casual Easter egg for the casual player. We all know that the real hardcore Easter egg is the continuation of the story, and it is the way that the map and the way that the Easter egg and the way that the story is supposed to go is by actually saving Klaus. And when you do that, a lot of people get buck wild when they see they've got all the perks, they've got all the weapons with unlimited ammo. A lot of them don't really pay attention to what Klaus is saying. So this next piece of evidence, we are going to be focusing on what specifically Klaus says as you're escorting him to the fire pit. I'm going to keep it the volume up, and I'm going to put some overlay on the screen so you can read the text and you can kind of listen along with him. And for that part, we're going to go ahead, I'm going to shut my mouth, and I'm just going to let the video speak for itself, and you can read what he says on the screen if it's too hard for you to hear.
You opened the gates of hell! I've come to bring you through them!
Now, there you go, guys, in its original audio with the text overlay. The first phrase, you open the gates of hell, I've come to bring you through them, definitely gives off that friendly vibe. Obviously, we know that Klaus is on our side. He's hidden these weapons. He's hidden these Tesla guns. He's jacking the boxes. He's overall been charged with helping us throughout this map, and it looks like he is going to be doing the same thing with us in the next DLC, possibly even future DLCs, but definitely in DLC1 Resistance. He makes the next phrase, do not follow me, probably to Helgoland. There are other voices in the darkness, I must go to them. Now, a lot of people say, well, he burned himself up in the fire, he's gone, he's dead. Really? Because I saw some flames, I saw the hole open back up, and I saw Klaus gone with no sign of where he went, and obviously no body or anything. So, in order to have a murder, you gotta have a body. So, until I see some body, I'm not gonna believe he's dead. And this would not be the first zombie game where somebody teleported, where somebody was transported, where somebody went through some kind of mystical or magical gate to another dimension. This would not be the first time, and I'm definitely not ruling that out, especially the next line. There are other voices in the darkness, I must go to them. This does not sound like a man who is ending his life. This sounds like a man that is doing exactly what he said. He's going somewhere else to do something else, and he's clearly meant to be helping us. The next line, keep fighting, the Emperor must not be freed. Obviously, by doing the hardcore Easter egg, we prevented the Emperor from being freed, but the way that he's saying it and the context that he's put it in means that there is still work to do, and it definitely sounds like he's warning us that there are more steps to ensure that this Emperor is not freed from wherever he is. So it's leading me even more now to believe that Klaus is not dead. He just took a little trip. Now, if you're like me and you want even more evidence to support your theory, right here are some pictures I took here. On the left, you will see Klaus inside the Panzer Mortar at the end of at the beginning of the boss fight, at the end of the Final Reich Easter egg. You'll see him trapped inside that Panzer Mortar. Notice that you'll see the short cropped hair, the beady eyes, the slanted eyebrows, the big nose, perfect teeth, and a downward sloped jaw with the bald chin. If we take a look on the right, these two still shots were taken from the DLC1 Resistance trailer. Notice the clothing is changed, but we still see the short cropped hair, the slanted eyebrows, beady eyes, big nose, perfect teeth with the round bald chin. Definitely has some of the same facial features, looks very, very, very close to Klaus. It is a striking resemblance. If you showed me this on like real footage of a guy who, on some kind of surveillance film, I would say that that was a damn near probably the same guy, if not his twin. We're also going to take a look at this theory that I think that he actually morphs into this new zombie or this new assassin, super zombie, possibly even the boss. We're going to take a look at some still frames here I captured from the DLC1 Resistance trailer, starting with this one right here. Right here, you're going to notice Klaus, and I'm going to call him Klaus until I'm proven otherwise, tied or chained to this door with this little battery thing. Now, we recognize this battery by the Final Reich, where we had to power up different items for the guns, different batteries. This is the same kind of placement where the canisters go to hold the batteries. I'm assuming, I'm just guessing here, that you probably have to power up this door to get through it for something, and in doing so, it will kill Klaus in the process. You'll notice here, he is missing a leg. That is not photoshopped. I didn't edit this picture in any way. I just took this still frame from the trailer, and he's missing a leg. You can see through the trailer that the chains wind up and they start tearing his body parts apart. So I'm assuming in order to get through this door, we have to kill Klaus, or at least dismember him, and he's not going to be too happy about that. Now, this next screenshot, guys, is very important. Notice a couple of things about this zombie. One, it has that look of shock or fear on its face. Notice it is also chained up here. The zombie looks like it's got its arms up. It is still bound, held together some way against its will. And number three, look very closely at the eyes. If you notice, this zombie still has its pupils. That might seem like a very insignificant detail to some of you, but let me tell you something, that is a very big deal in the zombies community. Zombies don't have pupils. Their eyes are either yellow with a bluish glow to it, or they're just white like they were in the Final Reich. This zombie still has pupils, it still has eyes, it's still thinking for itself. The facial expression on his face right here, the longer you look at it, the more he looks confused, scared, and possibly still human. So I don't know, I am leaning very closely towards Klaus being in this map, us killing him or doing something to severely fuck his day up, gets mad at us, gets turned into a zombie. I'm thinking he's probably going to be the boss that we fight in the end. That's my theory. Again, just a theory. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think of this video, what you think of this evidence, what you think of the lack of evidence. What do you think of all this stuff that I've brought to the table? Let me know if you agree, if you disagree, if you have something you'd like to add. Please don't be afraid. I try to stay very active on this channel and try to interact with you guys in the comment section as much as I can. Twitter link is down in the description too. I check that a lot more often than I do my comment section, so if you want to stay in some kind of contact and flip ideas back and forth, by all means, let's do it. You guys take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Tomorrow's Friday. Got another weenie of the week coming for you tomorrow. That's right. Peace.
Without bullets, I'll have to resort to stabbing!